On behalf of the San Francisco Police Officers Association and all of my members, once again, I also want to extend a heartfelt wishes to a speedy recovery to Ms. Wong, who was the victim of a violent assault that occurred earlier this week out here on Visitation Avenue in the 1000 block. In my 30 years as a police officer, I've seen a lot of tragedy, but this is one of the most heinous and egregious crimes I've ever heard about or had to deal with. The vicious assault senseless attack on an 89-year-old woman is just, you don't get any more heinous than that. You know, the vicious attack, like I said, was unprovoked. It was senseless on Miss Wong. And that's why we wanted to bring some attention to this. You know, when it comes to investigating this, the men and women of the San Francisco Police Department will leave no stone unturned to identify the person or persons responsible for this crime. You know, to hold this coward or cowards accountable for what they put Ms. Wong through, we're going to need the community's help. And that's also one of the main reasons we came out this morning. So in order to try to get some of that, what the Police Officers Association is offering a $10,000 reward to any person or persons that provide information that lead to the arrest and successful prosecution of the people or persons responsible for committing this act against Ms. Wong. You know, as we know from speaking to the family of Ms. Wong, you know, she's a grandmother, an aunt, a neighbor, and a fellow San Franciscan. So this incident should be touching us all. Excuse me here. So we're asking anyone in the public on the night of the morning of the incident, if you remember hearing anything or seeing anything, it may not seem important to you, but we ask that you do call the anonymous tip line at the San Francisco Police Department. That phone number is 415-575-4444. You can remain anonymous. Like I said, it may not seem like a big deal to you, but provide what information you think you have and let the investigators determine the relevant to this particular case. You know, we need to really take this dangerous individual off the streets, and that's why we're here today offering this reward to get the community involved. You know, the residents of the Visitation Valley or anywhere in the community should not fear to live in their community. We should be able to walk around freely anytime, day or night, without fear of being attacked or assaulted or victimized on any level. You know, as you can see clearly, you know, there's an elementary school very close to us. There's a Boys and Girls Club, and there's a neighborhood church. So this neighborhood is visited by many, from the very young to the very old to everyone in between. So, like I said, it's very important that we engage with the community to see if we can get some assistance in identifying who's responsible for this. You know, I attended the police commission meeting the other night, and it was very moving to see all the different community members come up. Ms. Wong's family spoke during public comment, and you know, it was a very emotional evening. It really tugged at the heartstrings. And the one thing I consistently heard was more police, which we've always advocated for. They also talk about a substation in the area. The reality is substation is going to involve property, real estate, a lot of bureaucracy, red tape, things of that nature. So I offer to the community and the police department an immediate solution. And we've done this through many neighborhoods throughout San Francisco, and there's nothing reason we can't do it today. To my left, you'll see what the SFPD has as their mobile command vehicles. There are 2 of them readily available right now as we speak. So at the direction of the chief or any of the other higher up in city government, they can order one of these vehicles brought out here immediately, and they could staff that vehicle 24/7. And if they do, I would ask them to also staff it with certified bilingual officers, because I heard a lot of that during the commission the other night. Like I said, this is not going to fix what occurred. This is not going to reverse what happened to Ms. Wong. But I think to give the community some sense of safety and belonging to their neighborhood where they can walk the streets without fear, to me, this could be a temporary and immediate solution right now that we can get put out here today.